The story of Lucifer. Before the dawn of time, when the universe was still a symphony of light and creation, there existed an angel of unparalleled beauty and power. His name was Lucifer, meaning light-bearer, and he was among the highest of the celestial host. His radiance outshone the stars, and his voice, when lifted in song, reverberated through the heavens with unmatched purity. Lucifer stood beside the throne of God, clothed in brilliance, his wings shimmering like the first light of dawn. He was created perfect in wisdom and beauty, a guardian of the divine order, and none among the angels could rival his splendor. To all the heavenly hosts, he was the morning star, the bringer of light, the embodiment of glory. In the courts of heaven, angels gathered to worship and serve the Almighty, each with their own tasks and duties. Lucifer's role was special. He led the angelic choirs in praise, orchestrating the melodies that filled the heavens. His music was said to be woven into the very fabric of creation itself. But as eons passed, something began to stir within Lucifer, a seed of pride. He looked upon his beauty, his power, and his exalted position, and a thought entered his heart. Why should I not rule? Lucifer gazed upon the throne of God, a blazing light that no one could approach, and his heart burned with ambition. He began to see his own magnificence as something that should not only reflect God's glory but rival it. His once pure thoughts became tainted with pride and desire. He began to whisper to himself, his voice growing dark with every word. I am the morning star. I am the brightest of all. Why should I bow when I could reign? Why should I serve when I could sit upon the throne myself? Lucifer, who had once been the model of perfect obedience, now schemed in secret. He moved among the angels, subtle as a shadow, planting seeds of doubt and ambition in their hearts. He gathered followers, angels who admired his beauty and his power, and who believed in his vision of a new order where they could rise above their roles. Together they would overthrow the heavens. One fateful day, Lucifer stood at the center of his rebellious host. His wings were spread wide, his voice full of fire. With a single gesture, the skies above heaven darkened as if a shadow had crossed over the eternal light. A cry echoed through the celestial realms as he declared his intent to ascend to the highest place. I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. Lucifer's voice rang out, filled with defiance. I will sit enthroned on the Mount of Assembly, on the utmost heights of the sacred mountain. I will make myself like the Most High. The very fabric of heaven trembled at his words. The angels who had remained loyal to God gasped in horror. But in an instant, a battle was upon them. Michael the archangel, guardian of the divine order, stepped forward with his legions, his sword gleaming with righteous fire. You will not ascend, Lucifer, Michael declared. Your pride has blinded you. You were once the morning star, but now you have become darkness itself. You will be cast down, and your rebellion will be brought to nothing. The two forces collided in a titanic struggle. The heavens quaked as angels fought angel, light clashing with darkness. But Lucifer, though mighty, could not withstand the armies of heaven. He was overpowered by Michael and his angels, who fought with the full authority of God. Lucifer's radiant wings, once symbols of beauty, were torn and singed by the fire of judgment. His followers, those who had been deceived by his promises, fell alongside him. As the battle raged, the Almighty's voice thundered across the heavens. Lucifer, son of the morning, how you have fallen! You sought to rise above my throne, but now you shall be cast down. With a final, terrible cry, Lucifer and his rebellious angels were hurled from heaven, their bright forms turning into twisted shadows as they plummeted through the void. They fell down and down through the realms of creation, until they were cast upon the earth. Lucifer's light was extinguished, replaced by darkness and wrath. He had become the adversary, the accuser, no longer the morning star but the prince of darkness. His heart, once filled with light, now burned with hatred for the God he could never defeat. And so Lucifer, the fallen one, was exiled to roam the earth, waiting for the day when he would strike back, knowing that his defeat was sealed but determined to drag as many as he could into the abyss with him. In his rebellion, he had lost his place in the heavens, but his war against the Almighty had only just begun. This story emphasizes Lucifer's pride, beauty, and ultimate fall, as described in Christian tradition. Let me know if you want to explore another part of his story. Thanks for watching.